we were fortunate as part of the old organization to be a part of Smile. So that was Sanofi did an initiative making investigator lives easier. So they really created a working group to kind of tackle the key components that greatly impacted sites. So if we think about reducing amendments, so how do you involve a site at the protocol development stage? So again, the deeper the relationship, the more meaningful it became because the outcome was a positive for me as a site. That relationship turned into, to your point, Adam, predictability. So I can closely give you an idea of what my actual startup time is going to be, how many I'm going to roll. So it becomes more of a trusted partnership. And with that, things flourish. So, the agreement was you get maximum budget. We don't even have to negotiate because that becomes a part of the trusted relationship, right? So that's really where you can get into great impact and change. But, it should be always additive. So if I think of there's sites that enroll through standalone. I do advertising versus sites that are embedded, if you will, and work with physician practices. So how do you approach that site and support them for enrollment initiatives? Where do you give community engagement funding, or do you pay for an AI tool that can be embedded with the EMR? So this is where, again, sites are so different and varied, and I think it's super important to be knowledgeable about that and to how best to work with that particular organization. But that comes through that kind of build of process of delivering and ultimately being reliable. So, again, for the sites out there that put on the feasibility that they can over enroll and they under deliver, it's the worst thing you can do
Right.
to kind of build that faith and trust, if you will.
Yeah,